He firmado una proclama estableciendo un estado de emergencia. No ha pasado el huracán, pero ante la inminencia del paso de este huracán tan poderoso, ya entendemos que se comienzan a sentir los vientos huracanados. Es un huracán lo suficientemente grande, tiene vientos huracanados hasta de 45 millas al centro, tiene vientos de tormenta tropical. Estamos en la isla de Culebra nuevamente y sigue soplando fuertemente el viento. Le pedimos a la ciudadanía que se mantenga la expectativa, que terminen sus preparativos durante esta noche y cualquier momento temprano en la mañana.
Tiene una característica al huracán San Felipe de hace muchas décadas.
Esto es una cosa grande. Sí. Nosotros tenemos que protegerla a usted y a esos niños.
El ojo ya casi no se puede ver en las fotos del satélite, pero continúa siendo un huracán bastante fuerte con vientos de 110 millas por hora.
El azote del huracán George está siendo en estos momentos inmisericordia aquí en la isla municipio de Culebra. Ya de hecho han comenzado a sentirse los fuertes daños. Más de un 80, un 90% de las estructuras han sido destruidas totalmente por la fuerza devastadora de los vientos del huracán George.
We got our problems, so this is the current satellite picture I want to show you. And what we'll do is basically zoom in on this area right here. Steve, what is the latest detection that you can find about this hurricane and look at the satellite?
Well, you can see what is considered to be an eye circulation that is roughly right in here now, and a very heavy band of heavy thunderstorm activity on the backside of the circulation. That's sort of the eastern eye wall, if you will. And there's also some heavy thunderstorms moving up on the northern side as well. And this thing continues to push rather quickly off toward Puerto Rico, and it's going to...
I think that'll be one of the hardest hit areas just by looking at what you've seen today, comparing it with yesterday.
It's hard to say because early on the intensity was greater, but
Right.
they wasn't near as direct a hit, so we'll just have to wait and see. Puerto Rico is yet to be struck yet as well, and they could get some very nasty consequences from it, not just wind, but storm surge, flooding, flash flooding as well.
What kind of surge can we expect?
Well, the 4 to 6 foot range, 4 to 7 foot range is possible, but this area over here on southwestern Puerto Rico is particularly vulnerable to surge. So as the hurricane goes by in the southeastern sector, these winds over here, when they come up into this area, could drive some water up there that could be approaching 10 feet, depending on the strength of the winds at the time.
And then you've got an east-west oriented mountain range across Puerto Rico. What is that going to do for the rainfall?
Well, that orographic lift, as we call it, where the air lifts up over the mountains, can produce locally double the rainfall that you would expect at the coast. So if you get 5, 7 inches at the coast, you could get 10 to 15 inches inland. And some of those typical small creeks or rivers could fill up very quickly. The flooding is typically related to the rate of rainfall and not the total amount of rainfall,
Right.
so we have to keep that in mind as well. It's a complicated thing, but flooding should be a problem.
Perhaps on a positive note, is Puerto Rico going to weaken the hurricane? The fact that it's going to go over Puerto Rico, or very likely could spend a good bit of time over Puerto Rico.
Definitely any landmass that the hurricane tracks over will weaken it. Islands like this, though, keep in mind, the overall, the center is here, but the overall circulation is much larger.
Right.
So there's still a significant portion over the ocean, and it will come out somewhat intact and could potentially re-strengthen and keep going. And that's
west northwest is near 16 miles an hour. This motion is expected to continue, bringing the core of the hurricane over Puerto Rico tonight. Remember, it's important not to focus on just the details of the specifics of the latitude and longitude, because it is a large storm that covers a wide area. Again, we have confirmed now reports that winds are sustained at 110 in Fajardo with gusts of 130, and Doppler radar indicating that maximum winds have now increased to 115 miles per hour, and that makes it a Category 3 hurricane.